What's up, I'm Al Cox. I make games, play games, and everything in between, and today I'll be going over a game I made in less than 24 hours for the Buildbox Sports Game Jam. The core mechanics, the character, and how I got everything set up and ready to go. If you like watching games being made and games being played, be sure to like and subscribe as I put out content daily. So I made this game in under 24 hours, maybe over 4 days, 2, 3, 6-hour days, and then like 1 8-hour day. I don't know how many hours that is, but I guess less than 24. I started out using the pool template because the pool template has the sling node. That's what I decided to use in this game. And the overall thought was to make the game similar to like a bowling or golf, where you just have kind of like a 3D world and then you aim and shoot, try to get the character in the pipe. I created multiple worlds, and ideally the ball just bounces around. If things get weird, you just hit this little reset button and you're able to try again. Zach from Buildbox did hit me up to let me know to mess with the time warp and sub steps. I'll definitely be playing with this to just get the world to have a more natural, faster feel, which I think will improve gameplay. I also added these text here, which I think is really cool. So let's go into that. Let's check out the world. So here we have the mind map, and all this stuff is really unnecessary. Here's the world. This is everything in the world, and we got the level complete, which just loops back into this never-ending cycle of levels. And here I made some levels, so these are a little bit different. When making these levels, I was just primarily exploring fun ways to make levels quickly while engaging in the mechanics of the game. One of the first things I did was put this game on my phone as fast as possible, and I found that this mechanic is really difficult to kind of enjoy and have fun on your phone, because when you pull back on the slingshot on your phone, you have to do it perfectly or it'll be a fail. So that is just a concern specific with the gameplay and playtesting on your phone that you will not realize until you put it on your phone. Step 1, put the game on your phone as fast as possible. Here, this is the ramp. So I made this ramp here, and you can see I actually just added text, which help create this type of environment of where you see the ball. And it's familiar to me, almost like a bowling meets golf. This is just text, and you can see it right over here. At first, I thought this was like, meh, okay, I wasn't sure about it. And then I realized that this is actually perfect for like almost think bowling, in terms of if you're trying to get that perfect shot, you want to place it over here, and then you can see what works well or what doesn't work well. And then you can just go like this. And if it was too much or too little, you can then adjust accordingly. Now I need to take a look at the level complete, because I did notice on my phone that sometimes it doesn't work, and I guess the button's here, but the fact that it doesn't work sometimes on my phone is something I'll have to work with. Okay, what else do we have here? These to me are the coolest levels. Let's take a look at this block. This is called the rotating block. And as you can see, I got a lot going on here. I actually ended up not using any of this over here, and then I primarily used this random function with time delays to another random function to have the character rotate. So check this out. Now in this environment, when we jump in, you'll see everything move instantly on the screen. I think you saw that. Let's see it again. All the cubes move, and then even when you just tap on the screen, right now you can see that I am tapping, and the cubes are rotating. And this I thought was just a cool way to have the environment interact while also aiming the ball. So here I'll go like this, and I'll aim, and you can see everything's moving, and then best case scenario, you can try to use that movement to help get you to the next level. Here, the background does not move. So, oh, and we got it. So that is the ground cube. And these are the main two cubes that I have, the ground cube and the rotating cube. What else we got? Set random color. That's also something I really like. And if you touch the cube, it looks like it'll change colors. That's something I had on. I don't think it's that important. There's a touch node that causes everything to rotate. And this is a custom rotate node that a friend of mine helped me with from my game Cyberforce. And then here is the rotation that just stops everything from moving, 0, 0, 0. And we can see that again over here when I press, you can see that it's moving. And we can even change this to be at a higher level just so you can see it more predominantly. Right now it's set to 15. And again, this is custom code. And there, see? And you can see it moving at a much higher speed. Almost. Cool. So what else do we have in this game? And then the ground cube, this is just a straight cube, nothing going on here. And I did make these substantially bigger. The main, we have the tube. I created this tube originally, and here we can take a look at it right over here. Now, when I made this tube, I then made a second tube to kind of take the place of the head of the pipe. I noticed that when I created the tube all within one node, the physics wasn't the way that I would like it. And the physics is still kind of weird in the game. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if I can hit the pipe. I'm going to try to hit the pipe, and there the physics look like it hit the pipe as it should. That's something you need to do when you're testing your game. Often I would just have the debug tool on. In this debug tool, you can see the layout of the pipe is here. And so the ball should, best case scenario, touch where it's red on the pipe. And perfect, nice. This just didn't work for me when I had everything in a single object. In this mind map, I would recreate the object and have this be the top portion. The physics didn't work, so I had to have it in a second object. And then the next piece is the hoop, which I have around the tube. In this example, we got the top piece over here and then the main tube. And then what this hoop does is once the ball goes through the tube, then this is where it goes and registers for the next level. There is no point system on the tube. I had a point system when the ball hits the cubes, but that just really didn't work out well in the game. And again, I was just trying to finish this game in as fast a time as possible. So that's just a quick run through of the game I made for the Buildbox Sports Game Jam. Now, the Game Jam was a week. I just try to follow my overall goal in terms of making a game quickly, learning game mechanics, because while I think it would be great to have a deal with the publisher, I think there's a lot to learn in Buildbox. I'm not trying to get a publisher deal before I learn basic core mechanics. Even the suggestion that Zach gave me on this game with messing with the time warps and sub-steps in the game is something I am still trying to learn and get better with. So I think that's a great suggestion, and with each game I learn a little more. I will be putting this game onto the App Store and hopefully Android, so stay tuned. And if you definitely want to play this game on the Android, leave a comment, because otherwise it might not happen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Did you participate in the Buildbox Game Jam? Alright, time to go play with the physics in this game, and I will see you later. Peace.